Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? So let's get started with Leo. I'm gonna get started with the general messages. I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you, and then I'm gonna get into the feelings of your person, the person on your mind right now, and then the outcome of the situation. So let's get started. Any general messages for Leo? Shuffle. Seems to me that you guys had a bond going on with someone. Yeah. And that bond is kind of like broken. So you had a heart-to-heart connection with someone. You had a companionship going on with someone, and for a lot of you guys it doesn't have to be a male or a female. Between a male or a female, it could just be friends or any associates or just friends, but you guys at some point shared a deep bond with each other, a heart-to-heart connection, emotional intimacy, I would say. So you guys shared that with each other, but now unfortunately that is broken and that is not working. So for a lot of you guys, it's straight up, it's a breakup. So you could have went through a breakup with your person, and that is causing you to be restless and not being able to rest, not being able to basically rejuvenate. And you know how after a breakup we need a little bit of time to ourselves to kind of like process that grief and process that pain or whatever you go through, but you're not getting that downtime between you and yourself to kind of like process all of that and let it out of your system and let it go through you. You don't have that time to yourself. Even if you do, there's no peace. And I don't know what is causing that chaos, causing that peace, but that is there's a lot of fights that going on. Either there is fights going on right now, or there were fights before and that's kind of like the end of it right now, but something having to do with fights. Okay, I'm gonna see. Yeah, you're grieving 100%. You're grieving something. So a bond was broken. You left something behind. There was an emotional attachment. Since it's the Cups card, 5 of Cups upright, there was an emotional attachment that you had to somebody. A heart-to-heart attachment could have also been an energetic cord that still keeps you attached to that person, because that is a case in a lot of situations. So basically just a lot of grieving and mourning and crying and processing all that grief and all that pain of what you lost. And you're still in that grieving energy though, so you're still a little bit of in that gloomy, doomy and depressed energy. You're depressed over it. But I do see the ending of some fighting. So if you've been in an altercation with another person, or you've been in arguments with another person, arguing a lot with other people, right now is the time it's gonna come to an end. Right now it's gonna end. Or if you're fighting a lot with other people and it seems to be that you are the one who's starting fights, it's a message not to fight with people. It's a message not to start fights or not to pick fights. But my intuition is telling me that it's the end of that fighting period right now. It's the complete like end of it. You went through it, you experienced it, and now it's the end of it. But it's gonna be a start of a new cycle. I do see you trapped in your mind. I do see you feeling stuck, not being able to do anything about something. It's a really miserable energy. Feels like you're going through a lot in your mind though. But at the same time, I do see a new beginning for you. So you went through an end of a cycle. You went through or kind of like a rock bottom moment in your life. It was the end of the cycle, and now is the beginning of another one. It's the beginning of a cycle. So take it however it resonates, guys. But thank you so much for being so amazing and liking my videos, commenting on my videos. I really love you guys' comments. You guys' comments keep me going, and I really appreciate that. All your support for my channel. Let's get started with the person on your mind though. I'm curious, how are they feeling towards you? Justice. So some sort of justice is gonna be served. I don't believe in karma though. Well, a lot of people think that the Justice card is a lot more about karma, but I don't really believe in that. It's more about justice in a way, yeah, from an abusive situation. Okay, so you were in an abusive situation before, like an abusive control freak kind of person who could be grandiose about themselves, thinking they're superior to you or superior to other people, and that kind of gives them a license to use and abuse other people. That kind of a person who's putting you down, abusing you, being violent, aggressive towards you. And now you're getting justice for that, for what you went through. So you went through something terrible with this person. I'm still gonna clarify with 3 more cards, but you went through some abusive situation. Could have been narcissistic or psychopathic abuse, which is really terrible. It's one of the worst things to go through as a human being. And now you're getting what you deserve, basically. Yeah, exactly. Now you're getting what you deserve though. And that doesn't always has to be retaliation or seeing that person suffer, the person who hurt you, seeing that person suffer. That doesn't always have to be a justice, but you are definitely getting what you always wanted or what you always deserved. But you put in the work, you put in your best effort, and you gave a lot, but you gave to the wrong people. You gave to the wrong people. You gave it to the people who were using you, abusing you, and they were not right for you. So the overall energy when it comes to the feelings is not an equal give and take. So definitely 100% this is an unbalanced situation. In this situation, there's not an equal give and take between the two of you guys. So one person is taking more than the other person. One person have been giving, and the other person has been just taking, and not reciprocating and not giving anything back. Now you know who that person is, whether that be you or whether that be them. Okay? But this person 100% feels like they need to protect themselves. They need to kind of like defend themselves. They feel this need to do that. And it's like, it's a situation where they feel attacked. Now, I'm not saying that you're attacking them or you in any sort of way attack this person, but they definitely feel attacked to the point where they feel like, oh, I need to have my guard up. I need to be defensive about something, and they want to talk to you about it, but they definitely 100% want to like stand up for themselves, stand up for their right, stand up for themselves. And I'm not saying you're abusive in any way, but this is how this person feels. So I'm just being honest about the cards that are showing up, and I don't want to sugarcoat anything for you because I know that you're here for the truth and nothing else. So this person, and this is the kind of energy this person is also in, they want to speak their truth. They want to come forward and have a clear conversation with you about something. It could also be about the fact that they're having to protect themselves. They're having to protect themselves, and why they're being put in a situation where they have to protect themselves, where they have to kind of like defend themselves or advocate for themselves. So they want to have like a clear conversation with you about that. So get ready, some sort of conversation could be coming. And also earlier in the feelings that showed up, that somebody was being abusive, and I told you that it's that you're getting justice for that. But now I'm thinking, later on these cards are showing up, I'm thinking this is the person who wants justice. This is the person who wants justice for what happened to them. And in this situation, they're listening to their intuition. They're 100% listening to their intuition about it. what their heart is telling them, they're believing it, they're trusting it. So if their heart is telling them something is off, they're like, yes, 100% something is off. If their heart is telling them this person is not reciprocating, they're like, yes, hell yeah, this person is not reciprocating and we need to have a conversation about it. So that's the kind of energy they're in. They're kind of following their intuition, trusting themselves when it comes to just talking to you about things. And whatever is showing up, they want to express that. Well, that's a really good thing that they want to have a truthful, honest conversation with you, because in a lot of times, especially in narcissistic connections, you wouldn't get that. You wouldn't get that from a person. You wouldn't get the truth from the person. And that person would rather keep you in the dark, because truth is basically your power. When you know the truth about something, a lot of healing comes from that, and a lot of like clarity comes from that. And when you have clarity about something, you can take action. You can take action that suits your best interest. But when you don't have the truth, you don't know what decisions to make, you don't have any clarity, you're in the confusion state of mind, what decisions are you gonna make? You know, you don't, your options are not even laid out in front of you because you don't have the truth. But yeah, but this person definitely might be seeing you as somebody who gets a lot of attention from other people. They see you as somebody who is like a people magnet. Other people get attracted towards you, and you're pretty confident. You're showing up as pretty confident, pretty charming. That's how they're seeing you. Let's see their actions towards you. Actions towards Leo. Person's actions towards Leo. I keep seeing the Ten of Cups in reversed, so definitely a connection has been broken and things are like a cycle has been completed. A cycle being completed between the two of you doesn't necessarily mean that it's the end of a situation. Being left out in the cold. So somebody's left out in the cold. Abandoned, feeling rejected. So somebody could not be talking to the other person, not allowing the other person to have a conversation, to talk. And as a result, the other person feels really abandoned. Yeah, or being overly emotional. All right, let's see their actions towards you. Oh man, I do already see the Four of Pentacles. Seriously. Four of Pentacles upright. So this person definitely feels like they need to protect themselves from you. That is the truth. They feel that. Yeah, hell yeah. Overall energy, Death. Whatever happened between the two of you, this person is guarded, this person is closed off. That's all I have to say. This person is guarded, this person is in the protection mode. They want to protect themselves. They don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to come off as weak. They don't want to show their emotions. They don't want to put all their cards out with you, because this person does not trust you. Let me tell you that. Either they do not trust you, or they have some trauma from the past where they shared their personal information with other people, or shared too much of themselves, and then that got used against them later on. So you tell me which situation is this, but this person feels really, really guarded and really scared to kind of open up or let you in. So yeah, exactly. They're keeping all their cards close to their heart. They're not opening up. And this whole situation is kind of like shaking this person. They're growing impatient. It's shaking this person, but at the same time they are maintaining a front. They're maintaining an illusion of having it all together. They're maintaining an illusion that, oh, there's nothing wrong, I'm okay, I'm doing fine. But this person is, in reality, this person is stressed out. In reality, they're stressed out. In reality, they're a mess. They're all over the place. And they're maintaining that posture that, oh, everything is okay, this situation didn't have any effect on me, and I'm doing good. You know, they're playing cool. Yeah, they're playing cool, like, oh, I'm cool, you know, nothing happened kind of thing. Yeah, sometimes I do that too. But all in all, I see this ending though. It's the depth of it. Now, it could be a temporary or it could just be a transformation. Temporary means that it could be the end of a cycle within this relationship and could start later on, stronger, down the line after some time. But my intuition is telling me that no. My intuition is telling me that it's the end of it. It's like a breakup. It's the end of it. It's done. It's over. So that's exactly what's showing up. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching this video. You guys, I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate your beautiful comments. And if you want a personal reading, this was a little bit more general. So if it doesn't apply to you, you might want to schedule a more personal reading that will be more specific and unique to your situation. The description has my email address if you want to go ahead and do that. But I'll see you in my next video. Bye.